on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Nate Eovaldi gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now to the plate, here is DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Pitch on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
First delivery to him. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit as the run will score from third and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Boy, you know, in today's game, Dero, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Fouled away. Has a look, now the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Hicks, the runner at first with 2 gone. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
The first baseman,
Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's set. The 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole.
Man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to...
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
Pitchers jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position, and is danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here, or if the inferno rages on.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 0-1 offering. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Verdugo backing up on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead this one 2-0. Garrett Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Garrett Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Kike Hernandez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he fouls this one off.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Third baseman, Gio Urshela.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
Now
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High and deep down the left field line. Another one sent foul. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Garrett Whitlock, a 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 72, Garrett Whitlock.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 6 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
A ball and a strike now. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Fouled off. Devers is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Hunter Renfroe is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
And that'll bring up Franchy Cordero as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Frazier is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it bangs off the monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in this thing.
At the plate now, Clint Frazier.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Renfroe is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Renfroe is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up is Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone into the monster seats. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Aaron Judge. First delivery to him. And he fouls this one off. LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to third. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2-2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Renfroe able to track it down for the third out. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he got him. So next to hit is Christian Vasquez. His career line against Garrett Cole. Batting .500, 4 for 8. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Count is 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Right side hit hard, and there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Over to first, Cole, runners back. Alex Verdugo digging in now as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Torres calls for it, and that retires the side. Red Sox leave 1. Still 8-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and digging in is the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, his 2nd home run of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
To the plate now, Gleyber Torres.
The shortstop, Gleyber.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left as this lead got even wider.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Matt Andrees, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
35, Matt Andrees.
In now, Jay Bruce. Fouled away.
The first baseman.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce as the blowout continues.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation, sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Into the box, Clint Frazier. Fly ball out toward left center field. Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Man, did this one get ugly early. As a starting pitcher, you're looking to get some length and certainly 5 or 6 innings. He couldn't even get out of the second inning in this one. This is one he'd certainly like to forget.
Verdugo is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Vasquez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees are out in front, 11-0. Now it'll be J.D. Martinez, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hicks going back at the track. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And the Sox are in business here. It's a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and you can see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
Struck out in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Martinez, the runner at third with no outs. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting.
Now into the box, Rafael Devers worked a walk his first time up. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out and a runner on third. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe, 1-0 the count. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1 from the stretch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's it.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail in this one 11-0. At the plate now is DJ LeMahieu. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First delivery to him. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 0-1 pitch. High chopper to third. Devers gloves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So stepping in is Aaron Judge, singled in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to right field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
The batter.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's 4 for 11. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 11-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Red Sox.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Franchy Cordero will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And it's fouled away. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The New York Yankees hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Garrett Cole pitches well enough to get the W. Nate Eovaldi struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.